Howdy viewers, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon X Wonderlocke. I just got a trade request from a passerby. Hopefully he doesn't trade request me again, because that's the second time. Anyway, we're back in the Wonderlocke, obviously, because I just introduced you to it. Back with the team, all level 30/level 31. And I guess we're just going to carry on with Reflection Cave. We might get through it today, I'm not sure. Oh, let's not stand on that spot, because that'll be a wild battle. And we really can't board with wild battles at the moment. Even though I'll probably get one in a second, after picking up this black belt, which could be helpful at some point later in the game. How are you? Okay. Just saw someone's comment on the bottom screen. You guys might have seen that, but it's a bit okay. It's okay. This is sort of. Sorry, what did I just say? Anyway, right. Let's run away from this Mr. Man. We are fast enough to run away from enemy Pokemon. Obviously, the Wobbuffets might be a bit of a issue there, so we'll have to hopefully not run into any Wobbuffets. Let's battle this. Okay, so we're now stuck in a wild battle with the person looking at us. I don't know what's quite gonna happen once we leave the battle. Hopefully the game doesn't glitch out or something like that. It could be possible, but then again it could not be. There we are, perfect. Okay, and it's obviously this couple that sort of just leave each other behind, or she leaves him behind, and they're on their honeymoon. What is going on? So we have Vullaby versus Nidorina. Yes, guys, I am pretty tired again. I'm sorry for if I yawn, etc. at any point during the video. Reason for that being, I had to help out in my college/sixth form earlier on this evening, so I was there for an extra 3 or 4 hours. I mentioned this in the last video, I do believe. So yeah, that was a bit, tiring. So I'm back here now, and I watched I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. If you're from the UK, you may have heard of it. If you're not from the UK, you might have heard of it, but odds are you won't. Basically, I'll explain. How I Met Your Mother almost said there. I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here it's a British show run on ITV, and it's where they take a number of celebrities and they put them in a jungle in Australia, jungle or whatever you want to call it in Australia, and they don't just put them in there. They just set up a camp and etc. and they have to live there. And that's what happens. They just live there, and then every day they have to do a bush tucker trial, as they call it. And that trial usually involves some form of critter like spiders, lizards, alligators. What else is there? There's the good old cockroaches, locusts, etc. Something that people don't really like to be around. And they will put them in that challenge, and they have to collect so many stars, and for each star they collect, they will earn 1 meal for their camp. So obviously the more stars they get, the more meals they get, and the more food everyone gets. So that's sort of the whole thing behind it. There's the main bits. Obviously they do other little challenges between each other as well, and all fun stuff like that. It's a really funny show, because obviously some of the celebrities are really funny. This year Joey Essex is on. Again, if you're not from the UK, you probably won't know who Joey Essex is. He's like a star of a sort of half reality, half scripted TV show sort of thing. And his character is a bit stupid, and he is a bit stupid himself, and he's in there, and it's really quite funny to see him be stupid. It was, the other day in the camp there was a storm, it was hailstoning down, it was, just going straight down. He's like, oh my god, it's snowing, etc. So you can tell he's not the brightest of the bunch, and he's always a good one to sort of have a laugh at. Sorry. But yeah, that's the one I've picked out. But yeah, it's just really funny to see how they interact with each other. And also the two presenters, Ant and Deck. The jokes are really corny sometimes, but they're so hilarious nonetheless. Anyway, so enough about I'm a Celebrity. Obviously, if people don't know what that is, you're probably being a bit bored now. So hopefully I can talk about something else. So, what can I talk about? Let's switch to another Pokemon. Let's go to let's go to Beedrill, because Beedrill's going to resist a fighting type move like a boss, because it's a quarter resistant to it. Just going to open my can of Coke if I can. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. There we are. Open the can of Coke. Okay, and then okay, it did quite a lot of damage to me, to be honest, more than I was expecting. So let's go for a bug move. Yes, we are faster, and that Sork will be dead. Oh, boom. Beedrill I'm not too bothered about, to be honest, because it's not a hugely strong Pokemon. You know, we're going to switch out pretty much as soon as we can, as soon as we get a stronger Pokemon through Wonder Trade. Agility. Nah, I think we're probably better using Focus Energy and Toxic Spikes. Keep old moves. And that will be that, I think. Is that the only... Okay, Shelgon's leveled up too. What level does Shelgon evolve into Salamence? I'm not quite sure what it is. Probably level 52 is off the top of my head. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to find out at some point. Okay. So then we need to put Combusken out the front, since obviously he needs to be level 31. And obviously Vullaby is there as well. Let's battle it. Actually, let's put Vullaby at the front, because of the psychicness of the next opponent. Because he is, you know, psychic, so psychic types, etc. So yeah, that's a bit obvious. I'm really rambling on today, guys. So today's Thursday. As I mentioned in the last video, I really need to get some sleep, and I've been up late both last night, and I'll be late tonight doing these videos. I mean, yesterday's video didn't even go up till the morning, because I was so sort of late doing it. It was like it was 11. I was rendering the video out, and I really did not fancy staying up another half an hour or so to wait for it to render so I could then upload it. So I just went to sleep and uploaded it this morning. Yeah, this morning. So yeah, and I might end up doing the same tonight, depending on how late this recording goes. Whether I really want to bother to hang around for a bit longer. Sorry, sorry. Okay, let's go for another feint attack. Hopefully we can take out the Golett fairly quickly, or fairly easily, and yeah, it's gone. Very good. Good game, Golett, good game. And Psychic Franz was defeated. Boom! Okay, now we can switch Combusken in. But yes, I'm very tired, and then I have tomorrow night, nothing's happening. Friday, Saturday, I have to go shopping. It's just a lot of personal stuff. It's food. It's not really personal, but you know, my personal life, I guess. Then I have the prison podcast to do late Saturday night / Sunday morning, which means I'm gonna have to grab some extra hours of sleep, probably early Saturday night, and get up again, much like I did at the start of the Pokemon X and Y weekend, because I was up till midnight, or up at midnight to get the game. And then a Sunday I have another podcast coming out. I guess I can tell you what it is. It's the Pair of Exiles podcast, or the PoE podcast, and that's going to be running at on Sunday 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, which is UK time. So obviously if you're in the UK, just make sure to tune in about 8 o'clock in the evening, and you should be able to catch us. And if you're in America or anywhere else, it's going to be, you know, about lunchtime most probably, so that'd be a good lunchtime sort of feature for you to watch. It's going to be, obviously, it's Pair of Exiles podcast. It's going to be their sort of stuff. They're going to be there, obviously. I'm going to be joining them, and Game Boy Luke, I think it is joining them as well. So that should be a fun little podcast we'll have then. Hopefully they'll invite me back at another point in time, because obviously it's their podcast. I'm not going to be there every week, but hopefully in the future they'll invite me back for another little hangout. So I don't know quite what we're talking about. This, I think it's to do with how the fairy type has changed the online sort of battling metagame genre thing. So that should be very interesting. If you're interested to hear our thoughts on that, you should definitely put it in your diaries, or follow me on Twitter. I will definitely be tweeting out when, well, you know, in the run up to this podcast, obviously the prison podcast as well. So if you're not sure when that's going to be starting, you can always follow me on Twitter, and I'll be tweeting out quite a lot. Oh, I didn't heal up, did I? I didn't heal up my secondary Pokemon, which I'm not sure what it is. And who do these two have, or what Pokemon do these two have? They have Vespiquen and Combee. So Combusken's going to make light work of these two, and Beedrill will not make much light work, but we can just switch them out. Vespiquen's pressure, so obviously we're going to direct Combusken's attack to Vespiquen, since it's the biggest threat there. And yeah, we're just going to switch him out to... Oh, they're just both bug types, so I guess we just go straight to Spritzy. You know, there's no downside to that, I guess. Who knows? Could have gone to Gyarados since it will resist bug type moves, but oh well. Living life on the edge. Hashtag YOLO. Hashtag swag. Hashtag YOLO swag. Really, that was a critical hit. Wow. 6 damage. Whoa. Someone cool. Oh dear. Rock type move. Okay. Just on Spritzy. Good thing I didn't actually have Gyarados out there, did I? Because that would have been super effective on my Gyarados. Moonblast. Ember will probably not take out Vespiquen. Who knows though? Oh no, it did. Okay, fair enough. I just assumed because it was a critical hit in the last move that it, you know, might not finish him off, but it definitely did. So Combusken's now level 32, awesome. And then Spritzy will become level 31, sorry, and then 32. I can't read stuff that's on the screen in front of me. Combi is using Sweet Scent, which is obviously a very powerful move. Oh, we have to watch out how much that damage is going to do. And then the Moonblast might be able to finish Combi off, or just, you know, take him out in one hit, because it is a pretty damn powerful move, and indeed it did. So that's good. I'll be evolving Spritzy. I'm not quite sure when. I'll have to see if it learns any more moves after it evolves via the trade item, because it might not learn any more moves. And obviously, if you know, Spritzy will learn some more awesome moves, we won't learn them before we evolve it. And obviously, once I decide I want to evolve it, I will definitely evolve it. Psychic types, so definitely not having Combusken out there. Let's have Gyarados. And there's, yeah, that's the way out there, so we'll have to go here first. My only desire is to brighten my Pokemon's day by defeating you in battle. Well, dude, your desire is going to go unhinged, and your Pokemon will become very sad because I'm going to own them in a Pokemon battle, so get owned, bro. Gyarados is Intimidate. Helpful, I think, because I think Absol is a physical attacker. Pressure, I don't give a shit about, because it's just pressure. Let's go for a Dragon Rage. And that did, yeah, well, it's going to do a set amount of damage, isn't it? So, Taunt, yeah, that's not really going to affect me too much, because I was going to attack you anyway. And we can finish him off with another Dragon Rage. And, yes, so yeah, remember to check out follow me on Twitter, and you'll be able to check out both the other podcasts when they come out. And they'll obviously be live podcasts, rather than recorded. Or pre-recorded, I should say. Obviously, Prison Podcast on Lumio Station, I'm not quite sure what we'll be talking about. It really just, you know, I guess Nappy's got a topic lined up, I'm just not sure exactly what it is. And obviously, as I mentioned, Pair of Exiles podcast is going to be sort of how the fairy type has changed, why for battling and competitive battling as a whole. And Gyarados is now level 32. It's pretty damn awesome, aren't you, Gyarados? Ice Fang, that's pretty decent. Let's get rid of Tackle for you, because obviously you're not very good with Tackle. And my friend Callum is online, and that's not Hoodlum Scrafty, because that's a differently spelt name. And obviously that Callum spell is the actual name of the male protagonist in these games. Okay, so we don't want Gyarados in there anymore, because he's now level 32. So I think we'll put Combusken in, and yeah, I think there's one more battle to do here. There's an item, but we'll be heading there anyway, because that's the exit. I don't think going down here actually has any benefits, so... And there's a female Wobbuffet. Oh dear. Just realised how oh dear that is. Let's run away, eh? No, we can't. Okay. Well, I'm going to bulk up and see what happens. As we know, I'm faster than it. We don't want to use it straight after it, so use Destiny Bond, and I want to be able to take it out in one hit rather than, obviously, getting it down to half and then using Destiny Bond, and you know. So it's using Destiny Bond now, and it's only if it's directly after, isn't it? So we can not attack him now, but we can bulk up again. I'll bulk up to maximum and then use double kick, so hopefully I can take him out in one hit. Unfortunately, Ember is a special move, so that's not actually going to help me at all. So I have to use double kick, even though it's not going to be very effective against him. But hopefully with all the bulk ups, we'll be able to sort of just, you know, own him like that. Hopefully, if he survives and uses counter, hopefully the defense rises actually help us out there as well. I don't exactly know what happens behind counter, whether it just, you know, it's just like it's using the same power, or it's like 1.5 times the damage or health points, or something like that, I don't know. And we now have maximum defense and health points, and he's just used Destiny Bond, so we can't actually do anything again. So I guess we'll use another bulk up. Attack game will go higher. He used Mirror Coat, so now we can go for a double kick and see if we can take him out. Oh dear, no we didn't. Please don't use counter on me. Safeguard, I'm fine with that. And we can then use another double kick to take out that Wobbuffet. Good, so everything worked out all peachy goody. I'm making stuff up here. After all, that was a critical hit, so yeah, pretty damn cool. And it didn't take me down with it, awesome. So that's that one done. Yeah, nothing to do down here really, because I don't really want to. And we need, well, we have strength, but I can't be able to go down there and do the border quite yet, because it's not really necessary to me to do it in the video. I'll probably do it at a later point though. Like, much like I did the connecting cave strength bits when I was training earlier. Boom. just take out the hiker now, and we can, you know, just take him out easily with our combo gun, because it's, you know, a hiker and he's going to have, okay, well, it's a dark type, so I guess we'll fall there. Lovely, lovely little drink. Yeah, helping out in my college earlier. It was an open evening again. I did an opening a few weeks back, or like a month or so back. I don't know exactly when it was. That was at lower school. This one, like I said, was actually at the college or sixth form I go to, in the IT department again. Less talking to people this time, because I sort of took a back role. I was more in the behind the scenes guy, sorting everything out, making sure everything was in order, rather than being sort of the one up front. Obviously the teachers are there. We had only 2 teachers this time, you see, because one of the teachers is actually my head of year, so obviously he had to be down there doing all the head of year stuff, I guess, rather than being up in the IT block. Hashtag Diggersby though! Hashtag Diggersby though! If you know what I'm referencing there, definitely put in the comments below hashtag Diggersby though. If you don't, I recommend you search Diggersby though. Dwebble will stay in. But yes, I was just helping out really in the background, but it's so fun to hang out with my IT teachers. They're all such legends. Well, there's 3 of them in total, but I only really deal with 2 of them generally, because they're my 2 teachers. The other one I don't have. Whoa, drop my noise filter, or I hit my noise filter over, and then I hit my elbow against my, okay, I don't know what I did that for, against my arm, my chest. So sorry about that, guys. Anyway, back to speaking. Yes, I only deal with 2 of them, but they're awesome. One of them is weird, but in a really good way. We can always have a laugh about him, because like earlier in the lesson today, he had a pen. He's like, I'm going to show you a magic trick. He holds a pen up. He's like, watch the tip of the pen. Watch the tip of the pen. And he's like holding it, and he gets a cloth. He's like, ready, watching. And he puts the cloth over the pen. He drops the pen, puts the cloth away. He's like, oh, disappeared. Yeah, it probably won't sound that funny to you guys, but he's an idiot funny teacher. Well, he tries to be funny. It's not funny at all, which is just really good for me, because I can then make fun of him. Yeah, I know, sounds a bit weird. And the other one is just an awesome guy overall. He's awesome to hang out with. You know, you can chat to him like a normal guy, etc. He's just funny in some sort of ways. Like today, this morning, he was chatting to my friend in the corridor. I walked over, just to chat to my friend, and then he dropped his pen. It was like on the floor by my feet, and then he's like, "Get out of the way!" Like as like sort of like it sounds rude, just like saying "get out of the way." Except that it's, excuse me, but because I know him, it's yeah. I can't really explain it to you guys, but they're awesome, and it's just so fun to have a sort of a chat with them. So let's talk to our friends here, and they're gonna say about the Mega Evolution Guru, and then say some more stuff too, and then they're gonna go and well, they're probably in the big tower that's over there. Too bad you don't get a cinematic shot when you look over the balcony there. You just get one when you're walking up to it here, like so. Okay, maybe not. As I mentioned in the previous episode, I'm not gonna, and you dads, I'm not gonna be catching a Pokemon like via the fishing rod yet. In Shalour City, I should be using the Pokemon for Shalour City will be Lucario we receive from Karina. So rather than catching one, we'll be waiting until we get a Lucario and then Wonder Trading that away. So yes, let's go. We have a battle against our rival coming up. Hopefully we're not too underleveled for that. Boom, 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 boom. In we go. And we'll just organise my team. She obviously starts off in Esper, as we all know. And we have the awesome cinematic of the Tower of Mastery now, with the Mega Lucario in the centre. And we shall, yes, we'll switch our Vullaby out the front, since it's going to be able to deal with the Esper very easily, apart from the Dazzling Gleam, I think it has, or something to that nature. But we'll be able to deal with it, we'll own it. And there's the Mega Evolution Guru, who looks a bit weird in my opinion, and then there's Karina as well. Karina just looks like a strange skater. Only one of me yet. I just ate the rest of the kids. Oh no, they're there, right behind me. And that's Integra. My name's Trevor. Ba ba da ba ba. Da da da. What's that? Yeah, it was given to me. And then he's sort of like, no, it was him. But obviously, you don't want to be like, I found it, because that'd be like rude, man. And I think everyone's arrived now. That's what he says. And then there's a person here, and we shall go and see what's going on, because that would be boring if we didn't, wouldn't it? And there is our battle. Did I say a battle against Serena? I meant battle against our rival, because obviously a rival here is Callum, because we are playing as a girl character. I always forget about that. Anyway, so just not really listening to any of this conversation because we all know what happens here. If you want to actually read the conversation, you know, the storyline, you can go watch my Pokemon Y playthrough, which is on my channel now, complete. So yes. Right, just talking about Mega Evolution here. It's really not that interesting because we all know all about it already. Boom, ba boom, ba ba da da da. Yes, da da da. Yep, okay. Yes, okay. It takes so long. There's only one Mega Stone, or Mega Ring. Sorry, not Mega Stone. So he's off, she's off, he's off, and it just leaves us two. Boom, 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 boom. Let's battle for it. That's what he says, and we shall indeed battle for it. Battle. Go. Sucks you can't like just walk to a position and then you battle him. You have to be like right up in front of him, which isn't too awesome. Yes, let's do it. No, it won't. It'll be me because I'm awesome. Well, unless we lose all our Pokemon again, which would be a bit of a bummer because we just sort of went through that loss. We only have 2 Pokemon in the PC, or 3 actually. So we have Meowstic out instead of Esper. Obviously it's evolved, so okay. Let's go straight for a Faint attack. It is faster, it's going to use, oh, it's not necessarily fast, just using Fake Out. And we'll be using Faint attack here. It is fast enough, it's going to use Disarming Voice. Hopefully it doesn't take out Volibee though, because Volibee is awesome. Oh, it resisted that really quite well, so we'll be fine here for a minute. And yep, that almost took it out, to be honest. Don't want to use a punishment though, because it hasn't used any stat boosts or anything, so it wouldn't actually affect it too much. Probably better off staying with Faint attack, which will almost take it out. Maybe he'll use a potion. Nope, just go straight for the Disarming Voice. Should be able to survive it though, so indeed we did. And there goes the Meowstic. So 1 down and 3 to go as a random guess. Who's coming out next? Absol. So we'll definitely want to switch to Combusken. Where is he there? Now we chose Slippy the starter, so he'll have Quilladin. So it means Combusken will be easily able to take out that as well, hopefully. There we are. Okay, let's go for a double kick. Quick attack is not going to do a whole lot of damage, hopefully. And double kick should do a decent amount. Oh, just under half. We can use a quick attack though to finish him off. Because, you know, he'd probably use a quick attack himself, but we are faster, so that'll be Absol gone. You are gone, Absol. Okay. And we are level 33 now with Combusken. Lovely. And Quilladin. Okay, I guess we'll keep battling. I'm not sure. Quilladin won't have too many moves or any moves there. Oh yeah, of course. He's only got 1 left, so that's all he can do. Hopefully we'll be able to take it out fairly easily though. Very easily actually with 1 more attack. Needle Arm is not going to do a huge amount of damage, however, so we'll be fine there. And 1 more Ember will now finish it off. I've just remembered there's supposed to be a magnet in me. Yes, there's a magnet in my back pocket. Long story behind this little magnet. There's a heater in my physics classroom. There's a heater that's on the side, and I always grab it and I put it next to me in class because, you know, it's cold nowadays. So you know, the heater's there, and I'm looking at it today, and I look at the back of it, or yeah, the back of it, and I see this little bump on it, on the back of it, and think that's a bit weird. Let's have a look at that. And it turns out that little bump was a magnet, a fairly strong magnet, not a huge one. It's only a very small magnet as well. So I pulled it off, and I thought, that's pretty good. I'll just, you know, mess around with it because obviously it wasn't doing anyone any harm. So I was just, you know, fiddling with it. And I had a whiteboard pen, a little one, and I decided I'd put the sort of the magnet inside the pen lid, and then it kind of got stuck in there. So I was like, okay, that's a bit of a fail. So then I had to take the pen lid with me wherever I went, because obviously I wanted the magnet. And eventually got the magnet out, and the magnet was there. I took it to my IT lesson, and because I didn't want to have it in my pocket, because I have a phone in one and an iPod in the other, I didn't want it to necessarily mess with either of them. I put it on the side, and I put it like on one of the table edges where it's magnetic, and I thought, okay, I'll remember to take it there when I leave the lesson, you know, leave the end of the lesson. And I forgot to take it, but obviously I went back to IT later on in the day to help out at the opening thing, and that's where I retrieved the magnet. I remembered it halfway through the open evening. I looked over to my desk, and there it was, sure enough, still on the magnetic bit. So I quickly dashed over there and grabbed it, and it was mine. Mwahaha. And yes, it's still there, and I put it in my back pocket. Okay, so let's head back to the Pokemon Center, and we have the gym to battle. Except I think I'm going to do that in the next episode, since, well, you know, you can get the whole gym done then in one episode. Also means I can go to sleep now. And it also means, you know, it's a fairly long episode, to be fair, 25 minutes, so if you've lasted this long, well done. So guys, I have to bid you farewell now. Thank you for watching. If you could please hit the like button there, because that would really help me out. And you can join me in the next episode, where we'll be battling the gym leader of the Chaos region. Okay, the Shalour gym, that'll do. I'll be seeing you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends. JK, you're my buddies.